Hey guys, another part of building the articulating tractor. So anyway, I got this front steering thing here made. Clevis. Turned out pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. So yeah, it's nice and skookum the way I like it. Nice and strong the way I like that stuff. So turned it really good. It's a bit stiff, but that's okay. It'll loosen up, which is okay. You don't want sloppy. I don't like anything sloppy. So it's nice and sturdy on there. Gonna take a little bit of pressure to turn it, but it's not a big deal. And you clean it up, made a little burr or something on there. Probably hear a little bit of burr. Clean it up so everything turns nice and perfectly. Gotta address that on there yet. And have to basically finish that up. But since I'm waiting for that to cool down, I have to knock that pin out of there, clean all this up here, get it turning perfectly. Finish this up here, and just got the transmission back in, and it's mocking up the drive. So yeah, so here's a pulley. Gotta make something with that to make it work. Interesting stuff. Pretty interesting when you don't have instructions to build stuff. Just kind of go with the flow and figure out how it works, make it work. It's my specialty. So, but here, I put a mount here for this, and have a elongated hole so I can move this pump back and forth to tighten up the belt. It's going to be running this on a belt, right? I was thinking about having a chain, but then chain has its own set of problems, right? We'll see. I haven't quite decided. Either chain or belt. Belt is what I have access to, this big wheel here. And if we were to chain, then I'd change the sprocket, which still could be, but I'm just kind of going with what I have. Belt's okay, nothing wrong with having belts on there. But everything has its issues. In a proper, like a real skid steer, they're the older ones. A lot of the older skid steers are operated by chains. The one hydraulic motor per side, and the chains that operate both spindles. Lewd and crude, but I worked for many years. It's a very simple system, and this could be quite easily designed the same way. Just having one sprocket here and a sprocket here. Figure out gearing. Of course, you don't want to have it too slow or too fast, but it doesn't really matter. This is a slow machine anyway. So this is the sprockets I have currently. So the thing is, doing it this way is one thing, but then the front half of it is another problem. So basically, I'm gonna maybe have to go to chain drive. That way, I have sprockets on the same sprockets, front and rear. They're exactly the same size, same amount of teeth, everything, and that way it's perfect. This way, one is geared one way, one is geared another way. Two different things. I mean, sure, this is gonna be neutral a lot of the time. Transmission, right? It's gonna be neutral, and the hydraulic motor will just, well, whatever, pick in first or whatever. Probably not neutral. It won't go anywhere. Be in first gear or something, right? So quite the apparatus. So mostly rear-wheel drive, but then the front half of it, which has its own transmission, which is over there. So, and I got to work on this thing here since I took the top off now. I'm gonna figure out the mechanism for this for steering. As you can see how I do it. Very similar to what I have out there in my picking machines, like the man lifts. Very similar system. Very simple and easy and crude. Gonna take this bullshit out of here, and it just didn't work that way. So I'm gonna weld that mount on there, weld it all nice and pretty, and then figure out. I'll do some more research. I'm probably gonna go to work later, and I'm going to look at the cat loader a little bit and see where the cylinders come out. So pretty sure the cylinders come out like this through here. So anyway, no big deal. Luckily, I have those resources where I can go look at machinery and figure stuff out. So, which I should have done in the beginning, but you know how that is. But yeah, so we're gonna figure that shit out there. But yeah. So this is the transmission on the front. And that has a pulley there on that side there. So, yeah. It's one of those things. So I don't know. Well, probably going to be taking that pulley off there and putting a sprocket similar to what's on the back and the back there, 2 sprockets. So that's what's going to drive that. So I'll have not that there, but that other hydraulic motor there, stick it on there, and that's going to drive the front axle, right? The kind of a transaxle sort of. So anyway, similar to what's over there. So anyway, I know you guys are like thinking, oh, this guy can like some kind of hydraulic genius or something. Hydraulic stupidity or hydraulic genius. I've done lots of hydraulic work over the years, lots and lots and lots of it. So to me, it's kind of second nature to this kind of stuff because I'm so used to working with hydraulics on machines. So kind of, to me, it just comes natural to figure this stuff out. But anyway, yeah. So this is the next project. Figure out to finish up this here first. Get this swivel, and I'll do another video of this working properly and how it swivels. It's really, really nice. I'm pretty proud of myself. Turned out really, really good. It's nice and heavy duty, the way I like it. So yeah, So this here, pretty thin. So it is what it is. So the thing is, the nice thing about working with thinner gauge metal, it's easy to work with. The heavy stuff, it's a pain in the ass, right? Easy to drill, easy to weld, everything, right? So pros and cons, right? So. But yeah, so making something work out of scrap. So anyway, it's interesting. Anyways, if you guys have any questions or any ideas or whatever, post comments below, and we'll talk about it and go from there. I would like to do a live stream sometime soon. Talk with some people that are subscribed to me or people who watch my channel. And we can talk about tractors and so forth. So that's probably something that's going to come up here soon. So anyways, thanks for watching. And if you have any ideas or comments or whatever, keep it clean. If you have negative comments, keep that shit to yourself. I won't put up with it. So anyways, see you in the next one. Bye for now.